Hello friends and lovers, you're watching the Rotten Disturbed Gaming channel. My name is RHYS Christian Butts, and today this is episode 3 of The Forest. Last time we fucking ran in circles and did some other stuff, and I finally found a place that looks pretty cozy, especially in the nighttime here. And we'll get some, ooh fuck, this deer keeps scaring the shit out of me. But last time we finally found a place to start securing maybe like a temporary living area, and I have my water skin here, and I'm going to go ahead and fill it up. And so I'm going to grab my pot again, and I think we're going to make a little soup. Make some soup while I get some logs for my house here. My little shelter, and let's make some rabbit stew, my dude. That sounds good, right? So while we're doing our thing, while we're chopping some wood, we can get a little stew going on, you know? And I'm gonna grab these. There's a nice little lake here too, which maybe I should have built my place next to this lake, which is actually might be a good idea. Excuse me. Maybe I should just build my house here. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Step 1, I'm going to make this one, and if we have to move, then we'll move. But maybe this might be like the perfect spot to make a little encampment or whatever. So, yeah, so while we're chopping wood, we have some stew waiting for us. Okay. But one thing which is annoying, once your hunger goes down, see it's like blinking. Did I chop this? Okay. Once it's going down, you can't do as much work while you're hungry. Your stamina is capped off at a certain point, which is irritating, but it makes sense that you would be, slightly weakened or what have you, while your body is under stress, like hunger. So let's see if get out of here. These deer are almost annoying. Cool. So we got our stew in our belly, so now we're able to do more stuff. Get out! Leave me alone. Okay. One thing that is good to invest in later on, which if I'm going to live here, maybe I'll build one in this episode, is a log sled. So then you can pile up your logs in the sled and then move them into the area that you're working with. How many do I have left? I've got one left. Perfect amount, because I think I have one log over here as well. Logs get easily lost in like the underbrush. The underbrush. Okay. Cool. So look at our new house. Perfect. Very sweet. Very quaint. So we got a little visitor here. Not for long, sweetie. Little squail. A little sweet, sweet baby. Okay. We got a little nice view of the cliff here. Very nice. So now that we have a house, we can actually sleep here, and we can set it to different colors, which I will set this. We can also set it to being invisible. I'm just going to leave it at, I don't know, all these colors are kind of ugly, but yellow because it's visible. And so we can go ahead and just sleep here now, which is nice. And the good thing is, the next day, it's not going to explode, probably, unless there is cannibals nearby, which that's a thing that they will do. They will, I'm just going to go ahead and collect my pot here. They will try to kill your shit. Any fucking thing that you build, they will fucking break it. So now we have our permanent temporary shelter. We can kind of scope out where we want to build our new place, which I'm thinking about right here. And maybe I will do most of the building in between episodes, unless you guys want to see that. So, because that's going to take a lot of time, but I could, kind of cut it in and out to make it not be like the entire video. But if you guys are interested in seeing me kind of like build things and like test things out, let me know in the comments below. and I'll be sure to do that. But in the meantime, I think that we should... I don't know what to do next, actually. I think maybe let's see what we can build here. Kind of scope out my thoughts. So this is blinking for whatever reason. Basic tips: survival, edible things, poisonous, foraging. Step 3. Okay, step 2. Step 3. I never really looked at this book, the front of it at least. So these are the things that we can do. I know what we should do. We should we should get a pet rabbit. How fucking awesome would that be? So you can have a rabbit cage, you can make a garden, I think there's 3 things that you can plant in a garden, being like, I think it's the cornflower, or the coneflower, the aloe, and blueberry bushes. And then here's the water collector, which you need a turtle shell, which I don't think we've seen any turtles. The drying rack, this is what we need to build right now. And we will, let's see, let's build this drying rack in the house, because this is one of the things I heard, which I've never actually witnessed this. I don't know why my door's stuck right now. One of the things that I've heard is the cannibals will try to they'll raid your camp, and they will take all your food and shit, which is irritating. I also heard, which maybe I should have thought about this, whenever you put a fire down, the cannibals will check it out at least once. Okay. So I'm not going to put it in the house because it already glitched it out. So we're going to put it here. And I forgot that I put food down, which now it's burnt and disgusting. That looked like I just ate a leather jacket. Yeah, nice patent leather jacket, sweetie. Tastes good. And my meat is rotten. And I'm going to go over here and toss my nasty meat. Hopefully I don't get in trouble over here. La 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 la. Okay, we're going to throw our nasty meat over here. Pick up a rock while we're at it. Drop, 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 drop. And I guess we'll just go ahead and eat some snacks here. My last soda for now. Soda's pretty easy to come by, actually, especially if you're going down in caves. Spoiler alert. Let's go ahead and make our drying rack. Successfully did that. And now next time, I guess we can do that. Try to do that right here. Get some meat. Fuck. Next time we get some meat, we'll throw it right on the drying rack. We won't have to fucking worry about it spoiling or burning. Or, I like how there was 1,000 deer before until I don't need them, and now they're nowhere to be found. One will come along and scare the shit out of me, most likely. So another thing that we can do really quick, we can just set up our camp, get it all set up. We can, I'm picking up a lot of rocks and stuff, and we can make little rock holders. We can make log holders. This is the log sled and the stick holders, which we will do that in a bit. So, okay, I'm going to put the rocks here, not for any particular reason, and maybe this isn't the best spot to put it in, but that's what we're going to do. You can also toggle and make them bigger, which it costs more sticks, like a substantial amount of more sticks to make, but in the long run, it's probably a better idea to just go ahead and put the effort in. Oh, there's a deer. Fuck. Put the effort in. Hell yeah. That looked like it was actually going above the deer, but it works for me. Okay. So I've never actually done anything with the deer heads, but you can make little trophy things. So let's go ahead and put our meat here. Get it going. The best time to dry your meat is in the rain, clearly. Makes sense, right? Oh, this is a log. Where did this frickin' log come from? Guess we'll keep it over here. Leave my logs behind my house. Why did this not light? Or did it go out? Okay. So, I had a earlier today, which I filmed these past 3 videos in the same instance here, back to back. But earlier today, I was trying to record some different games. My cat was on the back of my chair while I was playing a game, and he jumped off onto a different computer chair that was sitting next to me. And in the process of him leaping to the other chair, he had lost his balance, and I had a French press of coffee. He had knocked it over. All of the fucking coffee went down into my graphics card, and my fucking computer like shorted out, and it stopped working. And I thought like the earth like stopped turning. And I've been wanting this computer so I can make videos and stuff for so long. I've been waiting for it, and because it's something that I knew that was like on the horizon, that I was going to get this computer, and I have a lot of plans for it. With not just making YouTube videos, with other stuff, and like I'm working on, working with Unity to make my own game, and making like animations and digital artwork, and I have so much thoughts and time like invested in this computer, and then in fucking 2 seconds it's like dies before my eyes, and I thought I was gonna die. And I feel kind of stupid putting that much weight in like something like a material thing, but a lot of the things that I want to do like with my life, with my like career paths and whatnot, are kind of tied up into this computer, because I want to, in my dream job would be making video games. Or even if I don't even necessarily want to make money from it, because I'm going to do it if I make money from it or not. But it's just something that I've always wanted to do. I remember like being a kid, being like 5 years old and watching my dad play games and telling myself like, I want to do that. I want to make games. I want to like tell stories, and I want people to see exactly what I'm thinking, And it's all here. Like I have Unity on my computer, and I'm like, doing a lot of research, and I still have a long way to go to get to that point, or even to get to a point of even like being a beginner at making a video game. But I have the capability to do everything I want to do like with this computer, and then to see it like potentially like dissolve in front of me made my like blood run cold, and it made me hate my cat. But I took it apart and everything, and I like talked to my cousin, and he told me what to do, and I like dried my graphics card out, like took it out and like cleaned and dried all of the connections and things like that, and like set it in front of like a low running heater, and like set it and let it dry for 2 hours, and then I reluctantly like got my computer back up and running, or like I plugged everything in and like reluctantly like closed my eyes and hit the power button, and the monitor came on and everything was fine. And so I feel like I've learned a big lesson. Do not put fucking any liquids or coffee anywhere near my fucking computer, which, to my defense, the coffee that I had was in a French press, and it was like maybe like 2 feet away from my computer tower. But anyways, I digress, and I don't even know what I'm doing here. I'm just kind of rambling at this point, talking to myself. Cool. Okay, so we haven't seen the cannibals, and I know I keep saying that, but it's very surprising to me that I haven't seen hide nor hair of any of them. Most of them are bald, actually, except for the women, I think. Take that. The stupid thing about these deer is whenever you hit them like this, from like close range, they just freeze and spot, and you just can beat the fucking shit out of them. And as you see, like they're taking a lot of hits. Like a lot. I've stabbed this fucker so many times, and now he finally died. So that's why I like using this spear to like throw at them. If you hit it with them once, they fall over dead. I think these are done, ready to eat. So let's have a little snack. Hell yeah. And then we can go ahead and put our new meat up here, like so. And we got a little place going, and it looks pretty cozy, pretty nice so far. But you know what we need? We need somewhere to sit down. So one thing, okay, let's check out the rest of this really quick. So we got weapon rack, which I never used, and maybe I will. I don't know why I would. Explosives holder, which might be a good thing to invest in once we get our normal house going. Skin rack, which is nice. Baskets and whatnot. We can do some custom building, which that's what I'm probably going to do. And like I said before, let me know if you guys would be interested in watching me build some stuff later on, or if you hate that idea, or if you hate me, let me know. Okay. We could also build some tree houses. That's an option if you guys want to see me do that. That's also, I haven't really explored that too much, so maybe that would be cool to do. So here's the bench that I want to get, but we'll keep exploring here. Blah, blah, blah. Rabbit trap. Oh, that's what we're going to do. We will do that in the next video, if I remember. Remind me, guys. We have to have a pet rabbit that we're going to take with us everywhere we go. And you guys will help me name it, maybe. If you guys have any names that you can think of for a rabbit that aren't stupid and cliche, like no Bugs Bunny, no like Roger Rabbit, no like nothing like that. Like it has to be something original. I also have never experimented with any traps, so we can do that in this playthrough. And things. Catapult, got some rafts, which is cool. And large raft, all sorts of cool stuff. We can make an SOS thing. Here's our Toto list. Find Timmy, which was our son. Way into the butthole. Find missing plane passengers. Explore ledge cave. And then here is our other stuff. And the reason why we should build a bench is because slowly our sanity goes down. And I think if you sit on a bench, it can combat that and help us back up. And right now we are thirsty. We have survived 2 days. And it is raining. Okay, so we're going to get out of here. And can we sleep yet? I might call it a... Nope, we sure can't, but we're going to freeze to death. So let's get this going. So before I call this a video, we're going to get... we're going to get a bench here. Okay, so the fire went out. We're going to put a bench right next to the fire because I think that is a good idea. And that's where I would want to be if I had a fucking bench. So hopefully our log back here is still back here. Okay. So the good thing about a bench is it only takes 2 logs to make. Okay. So there we go. Got some logs. Heading back to the old homestead. Right in time to not freeze fucking to death here. There we go, there we go. Bing, bang, boom. And we're going to take a little seat. Let's see if we're close enough. Yep, cool. And we can warm up while we're sitting down. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. My name is RHYS Christian Butts. In the next video, we're going to fucking get a rabbit. And we're going to do some other stuff. Remind me, if you guys think of any names, leave them down in the comments for my rabbit. And hopefully it doesn't die or whatever. And if you guys have any ideas for things that I should build or things that I should do or whatever, let me know. But in the meantime, I will see you guys in the next video. Stay run, you guys.